Hi, I'm Moshe Popek, and today I want to talk about something that's really at the core of my life, and maybe the thing people are most curious about when they hear it. I'm a father of 11 kids, 9 boys and 2 girls. And on top of that, I run a business. I work with teams, I invest, I build, and people always ask me, Moshe, how do you balance it all? So I want to share with you today what I've learned from trying to balance business and family. Spoiler alert, it's never perfect, but it's deeply rewarding. The first thing I've learned, especially being a dad of 11, is that there is no control, none. You think you're in charge, but every one of my kids is different. They each have their own personalities, strengths, struggles. And what happens is they hold a mirror up to you. The things I haven't dealt with myself, my kids force me to face it. They push me to be more self-aware, and from that, I've learned empathy. And empathy is the key, not just in family, but in business too. Business is people. Leadership is people. Everything is a conversation. And if you can train yourself to really listen, not from your perception, not from your view, but from the other person's perspective, that changes everything. So how do you actually do that? For me, it comes down to presence. Being present with my kids, present with my wife, present with my team. That means I have to shut off the judgment, shut off the noise, and just listen. And listen. With 11 kids, I get a lot of practice. Every single day, I'm forced to put myself aside and tune in. And it's the same with my business. I can't scale anything if I'm micromanaging or if I think I know it all. My kids don't need me to fix everything for them, just like my team doesn't. They need me to empower them. I'll give you an example. My older boys wanted me to help them find locations for their vending machine business. And I said, nope, you do it yourself. You're growing up, you've got to figure it out. That's how I lead my team too. I love empowering people. I love seeing them succeed. My job isn't to swoop in and do it for them. It's to give them the tools, the resources, the confidence, and then step back. Because whether it's kids or employees, if you micromanage, it never works long term. They have to own it. Now, let's talk about time. Because time is your most valuable currency. I wake up every day. I meditate and I figure out my 2 or 3 top priorities. That's it. Because if I try to do everything, I'll do nothing. And I say no a lot. No to meetings that don't matter. No to opportunities that don't align. Because the biggest commitments, my wife, my kids, my promises, those come first. So I've built this discipline where if I'm with you, I'm really with you. Otherwise, what's the point? Why even show up if I'm not present? People ask me all the time, Moshe, how do you handle the chaos? 11 kids, businesses, constant fires to put out. And the truth is, I actually thrive in chaos. I've been in extremely stressful situations, and I've realized something. When things get crazy, I get clarity. It's almost like my superpower. I step into it, I see the puzzle pieces, and most of the fear people have is just noise. 99% of the stuff you're afraid of never actually happens. So I train myself to put pen to paper, worst case scenarios, best case scenarios. Most of the time, the upside outweighs the fear. And if I screw up, I own it. I say, my bad, I'll do better next time. That works in family and it works in business. The hardest thing in today's world, whether it's raising kids or running a company, is finding trust. Trustworthy, reliable people, people with integrity. And the only way you build that is through consistency. By showing up over and over again, even when you're tired, even when you'd rather not, even when life's a mess. Your kids feel that, your teams feel that, and they start to mirror it back. So balancing business and family life, it's not about perfection. It's about priorities. It's about presence. It's about empathy, empowerment, and trust. And if you could practice those at home with your family, you'll naturally carry them into your business. And if you can build them in your business, they'll strengthen your family. It's all connected. At the end of the day, my family makes me a better businessman. And my business, done right, gives me the ability to show up better for my family. That's the balance. Thanks for listening. If this resonates with you, share it with someone who's trying to figure out that same balance. Please subscribe to my podcast or my YouTube channel. Your support means the world to me. Expect more of these takes from me each week. I'll see you soon.